Be me. Live alone in a small apartment, end of a long, empty hallway. 3 a.m., can't sleep, phone glowing in the dark. Something's off, but I can't tell what. Feeling like I'm being watched, but I'm alone. Doorbell rings. Sharp. Loud. Like it's a deliberate jolt to my brain. Freeze. No one comes here. This isn't a place anyone visits at night. Last unit on the hall. Dead-end building. Nobody ever walks this far. Doorbell rings again. Longer this time. Harder. Like whoever it is forcing it through. I don't move. I don't even breathe. I'm thinking too much. Can't think of a reason why someone would be at my door at 3 a.m. Fear creeps in. Hallway feels wrong. Light under the door shifts as if the air has changed. Someone's standing outside. I don't dare look. But I know. Then I see it. The light under the door flickers again, like someone was pacing in front of it, their foot dragging across the carpet. I didn't hear anything, but I know I'm not imagining it. Who the fuck is pacing in front of my door at 3 a.m.? I'm not supposed to know that. I can't know that. But I do. Doorbell rings again. This time it feels like it's reaching straight into my chest. I don't want to move. I don't want to acknowledge that something is wrong. But I have to. I step up to the door. Slowly. Quietly. As I get close, I notice the shadow at the bottom of the door. A dark shape blocking the light that seeps from under the door frame. There's someone standing there. I don't know them, but I can see them, pacing back and forth. I press my ear to the door. I don't know what I expect to hear. Maybe a voice? Maybe a knock? But it's just breathing. Ragged, like someone who's been running for hours. I can hear the air leave their lungs, slow, deliberate, like they're doing it just for me to hear. And then, finally, a whisper. Please. It's hoarse, barely there, but it cuts through the silence. Please. It got in. I don't understand. Lock the doors. Voice cracking, barely holding on. I don't know what to do. I can't move. My body is frozen, locked in place like I'm caught in a snare. Then, my phone buzzes. Freaking out, I scramble for it, eyes still fixed on the door. No name, no number. Don't trust her. Open the door now. Fingers tremble, heart racing, trying to understand. I feel the walls closing in. I can't breathe, but I can't look away from the door. I can't. I lean back against the wall. The hallway has never felt so long, so empty. Phone buzzes again. Hurry. It feels like an order. I try to calm myself. Maybe it's a neighbor. Maybe they're just drunk or lost. I stare through the peephole. She's standing still now, but she's too still. Her head is lowered, hair hanging in her face, breath misting up the door. I stare, waiting for movement, for something. But there's nothing. She's completely still. And then she steps back. Slowly, slowly, like she's trying to make sure I'm still watching. Not moving, being pulled back. Arms hanging limp at her sides, head still lowered. Her body jerks as if some invisible hand is guiding her away. She's stepping backwards down the hall, closer to the end, where the shadows creep in. My throat is dry, my hands shaking. I watch, my eyes glued to the peephole. She steps out of sight. But I know she's still there. The power cuts out. Complete silence. I don't know how long I've been standing there. Maybe minutes. Maybe hours. The air is so thick it feels like the walls are closing in. And then, there's a sound. It's soft at first, barely noticeable. It's coming from under my bed. My heart skips a beat. I've been hearing something move. Something's been moving under my bed for hours, and I didn't hear it until now. Somehow, I just knew. Something under the bed had been there the whole time. Waiting. Knowing. Now I can hear it clearly. The whispering. It's coming from inside the walls, like it's crawling between the cracks in the floor. It was never her at the door. It was me. That night, something was trying to make me leave. Something didn't want me here anymore. And it was using the doorbell, the whispers, the movement, to make me run. What I didn't know was that I wasn't alone in that apartment. What I didn't know was that someone was hiding under my bed, and it's been there the entire time. And it knows me. And it will never leave.